Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast. This is the Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast.
G'day everybody, welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. What a great day it is. Why? Because Bitcoin's up 10%. No, not only that, but we've now got a higher low and a higher high. We're now in an uptrend on the daily. What I've been waiting for a very long time. As a matter of fact, what I've been waiting for all year has finally happened. I think we've seen the bottom. We may not have, but it looks very good on the daily right here. A very clear high or low here on the charts. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I've been looking for all year, and I finally got it. So at this point in time, I can officially say that I am bullish on Bitcoin once again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am officially bullish on Bitcoin once again. And let's hope that it keeps on moving forward. The whole top 10 is up today, but it's really good to see that Bitcoin's actually done something. It's been really weak. It's been really quiet. In the face of other markets moving in the top 10, it's been relatively still. Now we're seeing the real market movement come back in. Yes, we're seeing some very crazy buying candles. For example, on the 15-minute chart, we went from 775 to 6775 to 7,002, so a huge $500 move, and then another one about $200, $300 there as well. But it's being sustained. It continues to move higher. We're not seeing these silly spikes and pull straight back. We're seeing strong buying coming in. This is the participants of the market actually starting to get interested now. This is money coming out of Tether. I haven't checked this, so I can't confirm it, but it feels to me that there's money coming out of Tether that's been, or even just dollars, that's been sitting on the sidelines, and now it's coming back to the marketplace. We do have a long way to go. You know, this is just the beginning. Okay, this is the very beginning. I look at the daily and I see an excellent uptrend trend change. I look at the weekly. We're back in the cradle zone now. We could see a bearish candle there, but right now, that weekly downtrend is still in place. There is a tentative higher low. It's not a great one. It looks much better on the daily, but it's starting to look a hell of a lot better than it has done for a very long time. The monthly now, a bullish candle in there. Of course, we still have plenty of time for the month to end bearish, but it is in the right spot in that cradle zone on the monthly, and I am pumped. I've not been able to trade with you guys. I've only been doing this podcast, I think, 4 months now. I've been running the TraderCobb.com business because yes, that's what I do. I run a business. I've got a lot on my plate. I run multiple businesses. The podcast here is to share the journey, the experiences, and the help with the lessons, to also complement the education that I teach and provide people with at TraderCobb.com. So yeah, I'd love to be able to put more content out for you guys. Sometimes, I've got heaps of content going on because I'm able to. Other times, the business takes me, and I've got to work on it. There's a lot to do running a small business, and we're trying to grow this business as fast as we possibly can. So I've got my hands full. Right now, though, my focus is going back into the world of trading, as it always has been, but now I think we're going to see a lot more opportunities. Now, we have not had a bull market to trade yet. Now, my clients that have been doing my courses, that have been in my Slack group, that have been on my scans, we've all done well this year. Don't get me wrong, we've done well. We've had some good opportunities to short. We've also had some good longs. They've just been short-lived. We haven't seen the best trades we've seen have been sort of 24 to 1 on the risk multiple. 29 to 1, I think, was the EOS Bitcoin trade if you were not to scale out. Now, I scaled out, so my best trade this year was 15 to 1 with scale out. So that's, if I'm risking 1,000, that means I made 15,000 on that particular trade. What I'm seeing now is, what we see in a bull market, leading up to December last year, is we see, a lot more runners. So if I get into a trade, I might get, 100 to 1 reward on my risk. Now, I'm not talking about 100x as far as growth of a particular token. I'm talking about 100 times the risk multiple. So if I risk 1,000, I can make 100,000 if I get a runner. Now, this is what trading is all about. This is what trading crypto is all about. And if I'm honest with you, the downtrend, yes, we've done well, and yes, there's been some big moves, but it's when we start to get the skates to the bulls and we start to move forward, upward, that's when the massive money can be made, and that's where trading also complements your investment portfolio. Yep, we can get some great moves in our investment portfolio, but let me tell you one thing. When you time your entry in this market, you can do phenomenal numbers. Phenomenal numbers. You just got to know what you're looking for. You've got to know how to time it, and you've also got to manage your risk because, you know what this market's like. It can go boom and bust. You've got to know when to get out, how to scale out, and when to stick with it, how to stick with it but minimize your risk. There's a lot to learn. Now, I know a lot of people have been sitting on the sidelines. Now is the time to get the hell off the fence because the bulls are back. We've got an uptrend, and it's going to leave you behind if you don't get going. So get up off your backside and get stuck in right now because the bulls are here, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to miss out. Get into it. Goodbye.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast. Check out tradercobb.com because experience matters.